Evening guys, it's the Bat here, tuning in for a new video. In today's video we're going to discuss why David Zaslav is the savior of DC Comics as we know it. But before we do so, do remember to do this and that. But let's get right into it. Already back in May 2021, it was confirmed that David Zaslav would merge Discovery with AT&T's WB. He is a person that recently has been getting a lot of criticism towards some of the decisions he's made for the DCU. For example, cancelling a lot of movies. We've been getting the Batgirl cancelled, for example. We got the Scooby-Doo sequel cancelled, for example. I think the Wonder Twins also was cancelled. And also the Michael Jordan project with Superman was also cancelled. I believe those are a few of the different videos. Sorry, I'm really tired. And I know a lot of people have been upset about this. I've been reading about it in our comment sections, in other people's comment sections, and also a lot of people have been posting about this. He also did mention that, for example, for the cast of the Batgirl, he loved them and he wants to work with them. He just doesn't think it's time for DC to bring in sidekicks, if that's the kindest way to put it, at the moment. And I completely agree with his decision. I really do. I think he's the best offer DC has to do instead of Amanda. What's his name? Of course, I personally wanted to see this movie, and Brendan Fraser as Firefly would be awesome as fuck. But I just don't see the possibility right now for DCU. A lot of people don't really consider why he decided to make this decision. He decided to do so because he thinks that the DC characters that are most known has to have their screen time on the big screen. And what this really implies is the fact that he'd rather have Batman in the DCU and Superman and all of these characters be full-fledged and just perfect characters. Okay, and that might be an overdue, but either way, he wants these characters back on the big screen for a while before we start surrounding other characters. So for example, the heroes you've seen in the Justice League movie back in 2016 when it came out might get their chance to get back. We're speaking Henry Cavill as Superman, we're speaking Ben Affleck as Batman, we're speaking Ezra Miller as... No, wait, we don't speak about them. Which we all know WB didn't really consider as an important matter for the DCU once, I think it's Waller Hanneman or something like that, was in charge. Because all we got was references and faceless cameos, and most of them just went dark. But that's not the case no more, and that's why this person is so fucking brilliant. Something David also decided was to make a 10-year plan for DC. Do you understand what that means? That means continuity, which is something DC has always missed. And a 10-year plan decides which movies will come out which year. So remember, in a few years, we will have a plan for the DCEU. We will have a schedule for how many movies will come out each year, and when these movies are coming out, we don't have to guess. Oh, maybe the Aquaman Lost Kingdom will come out, maybe maybe the Flash movie will delete the entire universe as we know. We will have a plan. We will have a plan for what's going on in the DCU, and I just think, well, it's brilliant. The last thing I wanted to mention, and they can't really do this right now because WB is apparently in a lot of depth, but David Zaslav decided to find a Kevin Feige role for the DCU. That means a head. That means someone that brings these small connections for all of these different movies into one until they assemble and make a good, bloody, gory. No, it doesn't have to be bloody and gory. I bet it won't be, but till they make a real Justice League movie or something in between those lines. It will bring all these characters that we love back together as a group. Do you think David Zaslav will do a good job with the DCU, or do you think it will be a total disaster? This was everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to do this and that. The Bat is tuning out. Stay awesome, guys. I'll see you in the next one.